What's going on YouTube? Khallid AKA Smoove Flipper. Welcome back to a new video. As you guys can probably see in the title, I'm gonna go over pretty much all of my sales. I'm gonna try to break down all of my sales, my profits, and everything like that for you guys. So I'm gonna try to do this at the end of each month, so you guys can kind of see where I'm at or how I'm doing each month. So you guys just kind of get an idea of that. If you enjoy this type of videos, please drop a like. New to the channel, please subscribe. So let's get into it. So I am going to go over pretty much everything that I did, but this is all on paper. So you're going to hear me say, on paper a lot in this video because I'm going to explain that later on. But these are all just the numbers that I did on paper. This isn't the exact. I'm going to go over the exact number, or somewhere near the exact amount of sales that I really got. But the goal for this month was $50,000 in sales. Last month, I believe I did 38,000. I know I'm past that on paper, uh, and I'm just going to break that down. So a lot of my different transactions have been done three ways. So PayPal invoice, or just PayPal in general. I've got a couple wires, so bank wires to my bank, those, and local sales. I didn't do local sales last month, last video for last month's sales, but I decided to just throw that in there. I've been doing a little bit local, but not as much. So for PayPal sales, what I did on paper is 35,036. So 335036. Which is not bad for 30 days or 31 days of July. I know I probably could have did a little bit more. I kind of was not gonna lie, I slacked a little bit as far as listing. I slacked a little bit as far as getting items shipped off to my buyer fast. I was waiting just for big shipments. Instead of just shipping off the 4 or 5 phones that I had, I waited 2 days to ship off, 4 or 5 more extra phones, just so I can have a big batch each time. And I know a lot of that has cut into my sales because towards the end of the month, I did that. And I'm not going to get paid until tomorrow, which is August 3rd. Today is August 2nd. So that won't fall, in my opinion, that won't fall under the sales. It won't be calculated by PayPal as a July 1st through July 31st sale. So that's taken out, and that would have been a pretty good chunk of sales and profit. But as of right now, $35,036 for PayPal. Now, again, I told you guys I got 2 wire transfers. I don't normally do wire transfers, but my guy just decided to do it this time because um, with the big transactions, if you're doing big transactions on Facebook, excuse me, on PayPal using friends and family, PayPal doesn't like that. So if the same guy is sending me, 6,000, 8,000, 12,000, multiple times a month, then PayPal doesn't like that. They kind of get like suspicious about it. They kind of get weird about it, and they say, okay, uh, what are you doing? Why is this guy sending you, $30,000 worth of personal payments this month? So he told me that, and I was perfectly cool with that. I was fine. I've done wire transfers before with the previous buyer that I had, and it was all good. The good thing about it that I like is that it is fast. Sometimes the PayPal gets sent as an e-check, which takes a couple days to get transferred into my PayPal account, and then I got to transfer to my bank. So it does take some time, but I do like it because it keeps all the numbers within the same platform. So this particular month, I had to go outside of PayPal and go to my Chase account, and then figure out what the wires were. So for July's wires was $13,145. I don't know if you guys watched my previous videos about me almost losing a package, but we decided to do the wire just because it took so long for the package to get there, and sometimes the prices drop. So I didn't want to risk the price dropping anymore. So I told them, hey, just send it fast, and you can send it through wire. So $13,145 in wires, and then let's go on the local. So local sales was decent this month. I do got a bunch of phones I'm gonna show you guys, but that I haven't sold locally yet. But it's been decent. Um, Probably not the best local, sales month that I've ever had, but I maybe sold like I'd say like five phones locally, and I got a bunch to sell as well. So local, I did 1,155. I know I sold a 6S Plus, an SE. I ended up selling a 6S, another 6S Plus. So one was T-Mobile, one was Verizon. I sold a 7 Plus to a lady for 475. It was Verizon Unlocked. I paid 300 bucks for that one. And just stuff like that. So I just those small sales. I don't like to do the big sales in my area because my area is not like a low income area, but people just seem kind of cheap when it comes to phones. They're not willing to pay anything over 500. It's kind of hard to get someone to pay over 500 for an iPhone X. So I usually just sell those on Swappa, just to get that sale because again, my area is great for buying because it's low. It's not a low income, but a lot of times people need the money, and they're just taking anything for their phones. Versus me, going somewhere where they really don't need the sale. They can wait a month to sell their iPhone X for $900. So it's good for buying, not so good for selling. So the local sales was not that great, but we're gonna calculate all those together, and I did that. Ended up total sales $49,336 on paper. So we are down. I mean, we're out a little under 7,000 to reach our $50,000 sales goal. Um, and it to me is kind of weird because again, on paper, I didn't do it, but I know for a fact that once all these phones are sold, that I'm going to show you guys, it's going to be well over that. So $49,000, 336 sales. That's not bad, not bad. I kind of knew it was going to be around that before calculating. But I know again it's going to come out to a lot more once I get all these phones and other devices sold. That's within the July period where I bought them. So I bought them in July. It is August right now, but when I sell them, they're gonna go right back into the July spreadsheet, and I'm gonna calculate all those sales and profits. So out of the $49,336, profit on paper is 11,573 and 50 cents. But again, that's on paper. Um, I know I probably did a little bit more after calculating everything. I know it's going to be closer to 13.5, which is good money. But the thing about it, a lot of you guys probably gonna say, "Wow, this guy's making a lot," but a lot of it is going back into the business. I'm investing everything right now. So for me, I'm pretty much paying bills, and buying the minimal food that I need. Not trying to overspend on other things like clothes and stuff like that, shoes, nothing like that. Everything is going back into the business. So I'm sure I'm spending uh, a lot of money to make the 11,000. So some of you guys are gonna say, well, out of 49,000, your profit should be higher. And you guys got to realize that a lot of times, if I'm buying, newer devices, the profit margins are lower. I've been focusing on closing more deals, so I'll cut out some profit. Um, you know, I- I'll, if I can make $100, um, I'll make that instead of me offering the price to make 150. So, I'm cutting out some of the profits to close the deals, but it's working out because I have the capital, and when it comes down to it, when you have a lot more units, it's gonna come out to the same, just if I was to just make those big chunks of profit, per phone. So I've been focusing on doing that. It's been working pretty well. So margins are around 23%. After everything was calculated, a couple days ago, it was around 29-30%. But right before July ended, I had a couple shipments that my buyer had to pay, and those ones kind of was uh was shipments that I kind of took as a business decision, because they were phones that I buy, but price wise, I wouldn't have bought them for as far as price, and that really cut the margins down a lot. I only did it because these are repeat customers, and to satisfy them, you got sometimes you gotta give some leeway, as far as your profit. So I took the L, you can say, which is what wasn't really an L. I still made money, but each unit I was making like $40 a unit. So that's what happened. That's why those margins are so low now. But it's fine, still fine. And then I'm gonna go over pretty much everything that I have still in stock. I have a lot of stuff in stock. I have about 14 devices left to sell from July. So and out of all those, that's about $6,000 worth of stuff. So I'm gonna go over all that with you guys, show you guys that there's actually stuff in here. Actually, I'm gonna take that back. I actually have 14, 15 devices I gotta sell. I just saw another phone. So I'm gonna go over all these with you guys, just show you guys that everything is legit and good to go. So iPad Pro right here. I'm gonna open everything. So it's gonna be a long video. So I'm gonna open everything, show you guys the iPad is actually in there. Bam. Another iPad Pro. I have these ones on Swapper right now. iPad Pro. This one is the 512 gigabytes. So this one is valued really high. But there you guys go, iPad Pro. And again, this is gonna be a pretty long video, so I'm gonna show you guys each and every phone that I still haven't sold yet. So I got an iPhone 8, T-Mobile. I just haven't gotten to listing these ones. So the iPhone 8 and this 8 Plus as well. I have to list these on eBay. Um, just haven't got to it. That's four. Fifth phone we got is a iPhone X. So you guys can see the box X, and then there you guys go. And the cool thing about this one is it has that protective screen protector where you can't see. It's like a hiding screen protector. It's kind of weird, but another one, we got an iPhone X again. Just showing you guys. I labeled this one too. So this one's Verizon. iPhone X Verizon. This one is actually unlocked. What else we got here? I'm gonna go over these ones now. We got iPhone 7, AT&T, 32 gigabytes. You guys can see I labeled it. We got, this one is an iPhone 7 Plus, missing the rear camera. I don't know why I bought that, but I don't know, I forgot why I bought that, but anyway. Another iPhone 7 Plus. This one's Verizon unlocked. We got another 7 Plus in the case. So I gotta sell all of these phones. See, 7 Plus, it does have a warranty, you guys can see. And then I got two 6 Pluses. Bam, just like that. And then I'm gonna show you guys two more phones, and then we can get on with it. So you guys can see I do have a lot of phones I still haven't sold yet, and that's the crazy thing about it. This one's brand new. So this is a 32 gig, 64 gig, excuse me. I don't know if you guys can see the tab. There's a tab right here. But yeah, brand new iPhone X that I still haven't sold yet. Still haven't listed it yet. We got one more iPhone X to sell. This was on Swapper. You guys can see the numbers. I always put that in there to label them. But you guys can see I got a lot of phones I gotta sell that I bought in July, and just haven't gotten to selling them yet. I mean, I'm listing them, as I go, but they just haven't sold. So good amount of phones to sell. And once I get done with all that, I know I'll be well over 50,000, not well over, but like, 56,000 dollars in sales. And I know out of all that, the profits are gonna be out of that like 6,000, profits are gonna be about 2,000 to 2,500 in sales. So that's kind of boost my profits, close to 13.5 or 14,000. So this is actually my best month ever, and best profit margin ever. Excuse me, best profits ever. Um, and if I can do this consistently, do 13,000 a month flipping phones consistently, that's great. Last year I was pretty much nowhere near this. I was working and stuff like that, and kind of focusing on that, but then I had to take a class, so I wasn't really focused in the beginning of the year. So through January through like June, was not really focused on phone flipping. Once I quit my job, I just, I knew I was gonna, um, you know, double numbers, sometimes triple my numbers. But I just want to show you guys all of this, kind of break it down for you guys. I'm gonna try to do these videos, um, you know, every month, every end of the month or the beginning of each month to show you guys the previous month's sales and stuff like that. Obviously I want to document it. I want to, keep track of my stuff and my numbers and stuff like that, so I can know my best months, what I did this month to reach these numbers, what I didn't do to reach these numbers, stuff like that. So it's all good for documenting, and it's all good so you guys can see that the proof is here. You guys can get out there and do it. Um, you know, I'm not trying to say you guys are your first month you're gonna make $11,000, but it's all a process. But at the end of the day, it's a process that everybody can do with the right mindset and skill set. Um, and again, anybody can do it. You can be 12 and do it. You can be 78 and do it. You can flip phones. So in this next clip, I'm going to show you guys my actual screen, um, and show you guys the PayPal sales and stuff like that. I'm not going to show you guys my wire statements and stuff like that because it shows who it's coming from, and I don't want to give all that out. So I'm gonna see you guys in the next clip. Let's get into it. All right, guys. So I am on my PayPal right now. You guys can see on the screen. Just wanted to show you guys the numbers are real. I'm gonna refresh this real quick. The numbers are real, guys. I'm not gonna take time out of my day to make up some numbers. So I just want to show you guys because there are gonna be some people who say you didn't do that, or just question it. But I want to be as transparent as I can with you guys, regardless if it's good or bad. So you guys can see this past 30 days, 35,036, which is again compared from last year around this time I did so much better compared to last year around this time. So um, just want to show you guys that. If you guys enjoy these kind of videos, you want to see more of what I'm doing as far as numbers or different strategies that I'm taking to reach these kind of numbers, then like the video. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Um, Comment some different ideas, video ideas. I'm looking for different video ideas to give out, to give to you guys, or different series to start and stuff like that. So comment that down below. Again, this is just me being transparent with you guys. I want to show you guys, everything that I'm doing, kind of take you guys with me through the journey. So again, I'm not bragging at all. So I don't want to see any of that in the comments. So um, again, I'll be doing this every month. So stay tuned for that, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video.